Welcome back to the channel. We're here with the Hatari Festival summoning session. Our goal today is to get one Dancer Azura and one Nailah. We absolutely have to get Nailah to keep our Radiant Dawn collection complete, and I would like Azura because she's going to be extremely powerful. So let's go ahead and jump in and we'll continue to discuss the banner. Okay. So we'll just be doing full circles, I think, for right now until we get Xane, and then we'll probably stop doing colorless after that because I don't feel like I need too many Xane. Maybe I'll get like 2 Xanes actually, because he does have extremely good fodder. He has that dazzling staff at 4-star, which is pretty insane, even though it is a seasonal banner. So unfortunately, it's not going to be in the permanent summoning pool. I would love if they actually added that to the permanent summoning pool, but I don't know when they're actually going to do it, because they're still so stingy with fodder, honestly. I'm not sure why, but even almost 5 years later, we're still out using like Fury Desperation for a lot of our basic builds. When in reality, we should have like solos probably in the 4-star pool, as well as like Dazzling and Wrathful really should be in the 4-star pool as well, considering how much healers really need them to be relevant at all. Anyways, before I go on another side tangent, let's start talking about the actual banner itself. Oh my god, yes! Oh, that was so early. Oh, that's so awesome. Okay, so I was gonna say, if we didn't get either of them, I was going to spark Nailah, but never mind. First circle, we have the Queen. What's the IV? Minus defense plus rest. It's not the best IV, but that's fine. Oh my god, look how good she looks. Oh my, that damage art. Oh, I don't know if I can show that on YouTube. Holy crap. Okay, let's go. Oh my gosh. Anyways, first thing I wanted to talk about is I wanted to complain a little bit. So, for some reason, we have a Hatari banner, right? And we only have one Radiant Dawn unit on it. Technically, Leanne is there, but she's playing second fiddle to Azura, which I'm not surprised about, to be honest. Like, that's typically how it happens. The more popular character gets to be in the front. I think the only exception we've ever had to that was Mia being in front of Lucina for some reason, for that first harmonic we got. But Mia's pretty popular too, so I guess that's what their like reasoning was. But either way, ever since then, it's always usually the more popular character in the front. Okay, let's keep going. Hopefully grab Karla here, that'd be awesome. Anyway, so they only have really one Radiant Dawn unit in a Hatari banner, which I kind of, I understand that oh my god, I didn't even know who that was at first. Okay, wow, this banner's starting off strong. Red is hitting real hard today. I'm pretty sure he has red dual infantry 4, right? I don't know why I clicked there. I meant to click skills. He does. And ruse. Joint hone speed's not the best, but it's okay. Rally up speed. Ooh, I could use that. Always want more rally up fodder. We can use it for like some rally traps. Anyways, so yeah, I don't like that. I feel like there are so many awesome options for a Hatari banner, right? You have Nailah, which we got, but more importantly, Volug. Where is Volug? I'm still not over that. Even since my reaction, I'm still like legitimately not too happy that we don't have Volug in this game. Like, this was his perfect opportunity to get into the game, and he's such a great character. And also, he's like one of the first characters you get in Radiant Dawn, right? Like, not the first, but he's up there, right? He's like the first beast unit you get. And I just feel like the developers hate the beginning of Radiant Dawn or something, because they still haven't let the Dawn Brigade get in either. And it's like, oh my gosh, so many great characters in the Dawn Brigade they haven't added, and now Volug's not added in. It's just, it drives me nuts. And you also have like this is the desert banner, right? You have Volug, you have Tormod, you have Morim, and Stefan. Those are all characters who get added in the desert, like in Radiant Dawn. So those all could have been perfect options to add, and they didn't add any of them. Now I get it, like this is what they did last year too, right? They had the Pelagian banner, and they added, they just had Tharja. They didn't have any of the other Pelagians. And I wasn't very happy about that either, to be honest, because why don't we have an Aversa ult in this game yet? Aversa is like the queen. She is super gorgeous, super great unit. I cannot wait to see her refine, but she deserves an ult, like, let's be real. And that would be the perfect time to give her one. And they didn't give her one either. So I guess they're like trying to do this thing where like it's one person representing the area and they're like showing it to other people. Which is fine, but I sure wish they would have add a few more of the units actually from that area. See if we can get a Xane. I would really like to get at least one Xane. Especially for those infantry dragonflowers. Can always use more of those. But I do feel like seasonal banners are kind of, I don't know, like a formula almost. It's like Professor X making the Powerpuff Girls, right? Like you add in one duo unit or harmonic unit, and then you add in like one scantily dressed person, and then you add in one Radiant Dawn unit. And that's like, there you go, the perfect seasonal banner. They just seem to do that like constantly. They're always just like, let's just throw in one Radiant Dawn character here and there, but let's never give them their own banner. And I know a lot of people like to like pile Tellius together as like one thing, but Path of Radiance and Radiant Dawn are two different games, and while they do share some cast, there's a lot of cast that's only available in Radiant Dawn. So I would definitely love to see more of those characters. Like, oh man, there's so many great characters in Radiant Dawn, and I just feel like the fact that they're not in after 5 years is kind of insane. It seems like they're only really interested in adding like this same... Oh, speak of desert characters, why didn't we get a Hawkeye ult? Man, look at Hawkeye, dude. He looks amazing. Imagine him in like a, I don't know, like a dancer outfit. That would be hecka funny. But yeah, it feels like we just get the same Radiant Dawn characters over and over again. Luckily, those are some of my favorite characters. But even so, I would like to add, you know, have a little bit more... you know, more variety added in. There's Soth, speaking of Radiant Dawn characters. The cool thing with, like, if they ever make a Radiant Dawn remake, which, you know, maybe they will, maybe that's why they're not making Radiant Dawn banners, because they're like, okay, once we release the remake, then everybody will love Tellius, and we can sell them all the units. Which, I mean, that makes sense, to be honest. That's pretty smart, if that's what they're doing. But if I had to put my money on it, I would say they're making Genealogy of the Holy War. Because it has been released in the West. And also they seem to be going kind of in chronological order. Like we had the Fire Emblem 1 remake, and then the Fire Emblem 3 remake with Mystery of the Emblem. And then, I guess that's kind of skip number 2. Then they went back to Echoes, right? So next would be Genealogy. I would be really interested to see what gets to stay from the original Genealogy game and what major changes they make. Because Genealogy definitely is a different Fire Emblem than most others. There's a Matilda. Okay, let's start discussing some of the units on this banner. I did get my initial reaction during the trailer, when I was watching the trailer, but I think that got a little more time to look at them. So first we have Nailah, and Nailah does look amazing. She's absolutely great. I do feel like she's just like a more powerful version of her base self a bit though. Like she has like a very similar build. The major difference being she has no follow-up, right? So her weapon essentially has Canto remaining +1 if she's transformed, no follow-up, and then +5 to all stats. And then it has all the effects that the infantry beast weapons have now, which is like null guard, no special acceleration, and the 7 damage when the special triggers. Very powerful effect, to be fair. Like, they definitely upgraded infantry beast by a lot. Like, the plus damage was always pretty good, but like, you can't even compare +10 damage to no guard and no special acceleration. Those are like 2 of the most powerful effects in the game right now. They kind of stole like the creator's sword and kind of like just gave it to the beast units, which is kind of funny when you consider like what the creator's sword is made out of. Well, it's not beast, but either way. She also has a really good stat line, which is nice because Nailah historically has had pretty low attack. Like, I think base Nailah had 31 attack, I want to say, and then Bridal Nailah had either 35 or 36 attack, which is solid. That's pretty good. But new Nailah is rocking 39 attack with a super boon and 43 speed. Unfortunately, they didn't give her a speed super boon, which I find kind of weird because almost everybody else on the banner has a speed super boon except for like Xane. So that would have been nice to have. And also, you like really do want speed on her. Speed's definitely going to help her a ton. But she does have that attack super boon, so she's definitely going to be powerful. Like, she's going to be able to smash people super hard. And I also think she's going to be pretty good in Summoner's Duels, because normal Nailah is really good there. Like, especially on maps that are more open. The current one has that giant like blocks in the center that kind of like stops it, but like on the more open map, Nailah can just get in there and like smash somebody, apply gravity, and then back out with like either with like hit and run or the Kanto. So I feel like this version is just gonna be better with no follow-up. And she's red, which is really, really cool because that means we can have Nailah emblems soon. Next year, when they decide to add another Nailah instead of adding Volug, we can have, what color do we need? Colorless? We need colorless Nailah. Then we'll have a full team going. But yeah, overall, Nailah's looking great. Then we have Karla. And Karla, I think, honestly, is like secretly overpowered. Like, she is the sleeper unit on this banner. Her weapon is stupid. It has special cooldown -1, and then at the start of turn 1, you get another -2 special cooldown. So you essentially can have a 3-charge special, like immediately charged. And then she gets damage like based off her speed. So like if the cooldown is 3, then she can get up to 50% more damage based off her speed. And no, not for arena. So I don't think I recorded this, but I was doing a summoning session, or maybe I did. When I was summoning for Jill, she was on the Jill banner, and she just kept coming home. So I have 1,000,000 for arenas, and she does have good fodder. She has attack speed catch 4, which is amazing, and she also has attack defense Ryan, which is amazing. But that's definitely not the unit I wanted to see. You could have been Karla, and I would have been much, much more happy. Anyway, so yeah, she gets that 50% damage, possibly off her speed, or more if you're running like a bigger or a higher cooldown special. So she's going to be able to hit really hard. And she has attack and speed in her weapon. Like, I think Karla is just actually insane. And that's why I'm actually summoning all these blues, because I kind of want to get her so I can try her out. Let's see. Let's see if we can get Azura here. She also has a really strong stat line of 40 attack, 42 speed. Meaning she's like not slacking. She's going to hit people super hard. Okay. Got Faye. I'm surprised we haven't gotten Xane yet. Like, come on, Xane. Show up already. Speaking of Xane, though, Xane, I like his art a lot. I think his art looks great. It's like that old school like feeling, and I love it. Like, it looks great. Oh, there's Nana. But I hate that he has introduced more Fatal Smoke into the game. And his Fatal Smoke's even more annoying because it's going to go off even if he dies. So I am not a big fan of Xane at the moment. As good as his art is, the fact that he's carrying Dazzling Staff 3, which is amazing, at 4-star rarity also. Super cool. But the fact that he comes with a Fatal Smoke staff is just like super annoying. I hate that skill with such a passion, and I just wish it didn't exist. His stat line's pretty awkward too. He's kind of like all over the place. He has like 30 attack, 36 speed, and then 23 defense, 35 resistance. So he's kind of just like a jack of all trades again, which is a bit weird because it worked when he was on the Halloween banner because of his weapon effect where he could steal people's stats around him. But in this one, not so much. I don't really know what he'll be used for. He probably won't be used for anything, to be honest, except for like the hardcore Xane fans. Most people will probably just fodder him off, which is kind of sad because his art looks so good. Oh my gosh, we have 1 circle left. We got 5 stars, just not, other than Nailah, not the 5 stars we wanted. We definitely wanted to pick up Azura, and we definitely wanted to pick up Xane. Hopefully we can pick up 1 more here. Speaking of Azura, Azura's stat line is disgusting. We already kind of went over that because they did show the stats in the banner reveal. But she has 37 attack, 39 speed on Dancer. Like, she's going to be able to hit people so hard. Not that that's what you really want, though, always. A lot of times you want that low attack so that she doesn't get baited, because she is a 3-movement Dancer. But someone in the comment section actually made a great point that, like, her having high attack is kind of good for the offense player if she's on defense, because then you can bait her. So it does make sense. But as someone who wants to use her on defense, it's kind of annoying, because I would prefer her just to do her job of dancing. But Azura is just insane. Like, they gave her a weapon that grants +6 to all stats, not only to the unit, but everybody around that unit. And then it has attack and speed in it as well. They gave her Gray Waves, which is like one of the most meta-defining dances to ever exist in the game. They gave her Fury 4, which is a bit weird. I feel like they always give Fury 4 to units I don't want to kill. Like, they gave it to Grail, they gave it to Brick Claude, and now Azura. I think there's other people too, but those are the 3 I can think of. And I love Fury 4. I like that skill a lot. I always want to use it on like Wings of Mercy beacons because then it lets their HP get lower. But it's just like I can't sack an Azura for Fury 4. I can't sack a Brave Claude. Oh, it's Xane. Thank you, game. Thank you. Okay, that's amazing. So at least we got Xane. That's cool. So we got Xane and Nailah plus defense. Sure, that's fine. That works. Okay, so then we're gonna pick up Azura here. Other than that though, her Trace skill is kind of cool. I kind of like that. It's not great on defense, but it would be cool on offense. And then Crossbow Res is good. It's definitely good. There's definitely ways to use it. Especially on defense where you might want to bolster some of your save tanks or other people on your team. But I do feel like crossbow attack is just completely better in every single way. So there is that. Okay. Azura. And more importantly, Leanne. Leanne looks so cute. Oh my gosh. I love Leanne. Where'd the arrows go? I can see them. Oh my gosh. The little like torches there. Leanne is just adorable. She's so great in Path of Radiance and Radiant Dawn. And I just love her relationship with like pretty much everybody in the game that she talks to. Or, you know, kind of talks to. There. She's just such a cutie. I love her. Okay, that's where we're going to call it. There are so many crazy banners coming up right now. I don't really want to spend too many orbs here. I would like Karla, but it's not the biggest deal. I'll just wait. And she'll probably come back on a double special summoning banner as well. So I might be able to pick her up there. If you enjoyed the video, please drop a like and subscribe. But also drop a comment telling me how your summoning session went if you summoned. If you didn't, tell me what you're saving for. Because there's a lot of options right now. We have that Hero Horizons banner probably about a month out. We also have a banner at the end of the month, which has some great units on it. Colorless has Legendary Claude and a Sheriff, so I'll definitely be picking up some copies, hopefully. Hopefully it doesn't go too bad. We'll have to wait and see. I might be jinxing myself. And there's also all the great banners out right now, like Duo Dagger and Descendant Joshua, so there's just a ton of things to summon on, which isn't always a bad thing, but man, when you're running low on orbs, it can hurt. Anyways, I'll catch everyone later with more Fire Emblem Heroes. See you then. Bye.